This is me all keen and excited for surgery next minute.
How are we feeling?
It's almost done. Sorry now.
What would our pain be out of 10?
19.
The most I've heard is 300.
10.
Sorry.
367,000.
Alright, the side match. Maybe this long. I'll just take in the patient. Oh, yeah, if you just start the blood pressure check.
And this here is what the procedure looks like. Hey everyone in YouTube world, Facebook world. Coming at you with my week 1 post-op update. I had my surgery last Monday, the 17th of June 2013. Today is Monday, the 24th of June 2013. Firstly, the numbers, which this week are a bit disappointing for me. I expected a bit more. On surgery day last Monday, I was 182 kilograms, and today I tried to go up to the hospital to weigh myself on a more accurate scale. No one was there to plug the scale in or anything, so I left, went to the local scrap metal. It showed up 180 on their scales, so a bit pissed off. I went to the courier post depot just around the corner, jumped on their scales, read at 179, and they're well calibrated and all of that. So although it's still a loss, 3 kilos in my first week, it's still disappointing. I expected more. I feel lighter. Clothes are a fair bit looser already. So yeah, I don't know, I find it a bit strange that, you know, I was almost losing more every week on my pre-op diet, you know, eating a full meal at dinner time and stuff like that. So yeah, a bit disheartening, but oh well. Back to the gym this week and hopefully get down to the low 170s next week. The one good thing about being 179 kilo is at the gym I go to, the most you can enter in to the treadmills and cross trainers is 181 kilograms, and I've always just entered 180 just to, you know, something to enter, and always been a fair few kilos over that. So being able to enter 179 and that being my legit weight is something which sort of peps me up a bit. So yeah, back to the surgery. I went in, would have been last Monday afternoon, got in at about 1:30, got into the theatre. I was pretty scared for the whole day, and even in the last video I put up, my introduction there, you know, I might have seemed a bit down, or not down and out, but just scared, unsure of what the future held really with that op. It all went well. The surgeon came and saw me the next morning. It was a rough night though. Monday night was a rough night. Uncomfortable, you know, sore. Like you might have seen in that video, I was in serious pain in that video, and I have no idea why I told my cousin my pain was 3 out of 10. You know, some good drugs anyway. So yeah, it went well. The surgeon came and saw me Tuesday morning. Said once he got in there, the op's supposed to take about 3 hours, but he was done about an hour and a half, 2 hours, which is good. He said my liver was well shrunk, healthy, no fat around my stomach, so he managed to get in there and get the sleeve, you know, pretty much perfect, he said. He managed to have a look up towards my lungs and heart just to see what the fat on the inside of my abdominal wall was like, and there's really not much around. He said even as I wouldn't have had much heart troubles because my heart isn't under a lot of pressure from fat pushing up and stuff. It's all just sort of in the wall, you know, between my abdominal wall and my skin, and it's all quite loose, so he was quite happy. So yeah, got out Monday night about 6 o'clock when that video was taken, and it was, yeah, rough night. Tuesday, just sipping water. I think I was allowed like 30 mils an hour while on a drip though, but the wickedest dries, like the dries of all dries, it sucked. Then yeah, that was all day Tuesday. Started feeling better pain wise, still a bit uncomfortable. good sleep Tuesday night. Woke up Wednesday morning and there was talk by the doctors that did the rounds, or the noob doctors and that. Talk of me going home that day. I was a bit unsure in the morning. I said, I don't know. Just, wanted to be sure I was good. Then I had an ice block that morning, managed to start feeling better, had some painkillers. And I got let out Wednesday afternoon, so that's 2 days. Quicker recovery because of not being under the gas for as long as maybe I should have been. Got let out, came back to Rotorua, stayed on water for that day, didn't have anything to eat or anything. Thursday morning for breakfast I made a 100ml trim milk protein shake. Managed to get down half of it before feeling really full, which was the weirdest feeling after being a guy that could always dominate a killer breakfast. And for lunch that day I had just like a homemade drinking yogurt, bit of trim milk, a couple of teaspoons of light yogurt, and about a half a scoop of protein powder. I'm just trying to get plenty of protein into me. Don't want to lose too much muscle or lose my hair or whatever. Keep that tight fade going. Yeah, so that was right. Thursday night I tried my soup for the first time. I made some soup the week before surgery, a few days before surgery. Got them in ice cube trays and that. My serving that night was 1 ice cube, which I didn't quite finish. Really filling nice, like tasty, and a really good filling feeling. Didn't quite finish it. And Friday, same sort of thing. In the morning, just had a shake and that. No hunger, which is the cool feeling. Even in the morning after not eating for over 12 hours, there's just no hunger. Yeah, it's strange, but it's really good. I'm a person that always hated to be hungry, which is how I got to this size. But yeah, that's a really good feeling. And so last night I had 2 ice cubes of soup for my dinner and managed to finish it. Ate it slowly, managed to finish it and felt good. So I'll sit on 2 ice cubes for another couple of days, and then on Wednesday I'll upgrade to the week 2 of my meal plan, which is more puree, not just liquid sort of foods. I'll see how that goes. Yeah, but definitely back to the gym tomorrow. Just like to start with, just get on the treadmill. I usually do cross trainer, but I'll get on the treadmill, try and do 15-20 minutes on there, just to try. I really want to drop some weight early, just to. Although I'm not too gutted about only losing 3 kilos, it's a loss. But yeah, I just expected more. But yeah, the week has gone good. I feel good. Get a little bit woozy every now and then, which is strange, but it tends to go away. Have a few deep breaths and that. Every morning I have a Barocca performance drink, just those tablets, fizzy tablets, let it go flat. That tends to sort of pick me up a bit in the mornings. It's real good. And yeah, just go through my day sipping water all day. Managed to get down between around about 1.5 litres a day. I tend to get down just through water, and then there's my glass of Barocca on top of that, which is good. Good for the kidneys and all of that stuff. I go for my check-up with the surgeon and nutritionist on the 6th of August. So that'll be the weigh-in. I'm really looking to drop a fair bit by then, which is plenty of time. I can do some hard-out gym by then. And yeah, so that's about it for this week. Yeah, just feeling good. Surprisingly good. After doing my research through YouTube and on all the other surgery channels and stuff, people have a real rough first 2 weeks. They're very tired. I mean, some days I get a little bit tired, but sometimes I don't even need to sleep. I'll just lie down, play some poker or something. Just, I don't even need to have a sleep, and I feel a bit better. Can still stay up late, play COD, whatever, and sometimes even find it hard to get to sleep, which is a bit weird. So yeah, that's it for this week. I'll come at yous next Monday, hopefully with another weigh-in, hopefully at the hospital, because I know they're their scales are pretty spot on. Like, you know, you get down to the, you know, point 1, 0.2 kilo sort of thing. I just want accurate, and I want to try and use the same scale every time. Yeah, so cheer and see you next week.